to my first Cooking with Kimmy, easy peasy, delicious, nutritious cooking video. I'm so excited. So today we will be making, just in time for 4th of July, BBQ Pulled Jackfruit, not pork or chicken, BBQ Pulled Jackfruit sandwiches with a slaw, all super easy, minimal ingredients, and on the side, super fancy, like Gordon Ramsay would say, we're gonna elevate the taste profile of the side. It's gonna be grilled watermelon and grilled pineapple with the balsamic reduction. Doesn't that sound so fancy? I've never made it before, so I'm gonna make it for the first time with you guys and hope it turns out okay. So we'll see. But real quick, I wanna give a little background on why I'm making these videos. So on Instagram, I've always shared photos and mini recipes of easy meals that I'd make, but I don't know if you're like me. I just chop up crap, put it in the pot, sprinkle on some stuff, no idea what I'm even making, but it turns out delicious. So I wanted to share it with you guys in a way that might be more understandable. I know nowadays there's a lot of people that are trying to minimize their animal product intake, and it's confusing at first. I mean, it's like you're taking out a huge staple out of your dish, and now what are you left with? So I just want to share some filling, easy peasy, nutritious, delicious meals with y'all. And that's what these are about. Okay, now we will get back to the jackfruit. How many of you guys have had jackfruit? It is a weird looking alien type of fruit. It's like this big. It's huge. And it's green and spiky and hard and super heavy. These things get up to 80 pounds. So pretty crazy. But the part that you eat is on the inside. It's like this little pulp like pod. And the ones for savory dishes, what you use is the young, there isn't enough sugar and it's not really sweet tasting, so it's easy for savory dishes. So like curries, barbecue, things like this, easy to put it in. This fruit actually originated back in India. Nutritionally, it's mostly made up of water, so eating it, you're not gonna get this huge like infusion of health and nutrition. So don't get too excited, but it does have 3 grams of protein per cup, which, I mean, that's not too bad for fruit. So it's not too bad at all for a fruit. It's also pretty high in magnesium and vitamin A. It has iron in it. What else does it have? Antioxidants. So it's pretty good. It has its micro and macronutrients. So yeah, definitely start looking out for it. If you have a Whole Foods, I know they sell them whole. You don't need one whole, but just saying. Or one of those huge Asian stores that like sell everything that you could never even imagine. Weird fruits, weird other animal parts. Yeah, so I'm sure you could find one there. Anyways, back to jackfruit. The one we will be using today is this from Trader Joe's. So it's green jackfruit and brine. It's pretty cheap. It was like $1.69 for a can. I got 2 cans for this recipe. Today's recipe, all it is this and barbecue sauce. You can't get much simpler. But if you did want to get simpler, we got this. You can find these. There's a couple other brands. I'm trying to get the focus on it. But it already comes seasoned. All you gotta do is heat it up. You literally can't get any easier than this. So, what did I say? We're about easy peasy here, okay? Also, cheers. Brought a little buddy along. We're drinking a local Virginia beer today. Devil's Backbone Pear Lager. It's delicious, just so you know. One of the dogs just farted and it smells terrible. Okay, anyways, so back to the jackfruit. So you can use this on tacos, on nachos, seriously, anything that you would use pulled pork or shredded chicken for. So super easy alternative, just swipe it in. sprinkle it on top of things, whatever you need, something that has a nice chewy texture and takes in whatever flavor you throw on it. I mean, your favorite barbecue sauce, whatever it is, put it on it. Your favorite seasonings, whatever it is, put it on it. It's going to take it and it's going to taste however those seasonings and sauce taste. It doesn't have like a background flavor or anything weird seeping through. So yeah, I like it. And I think after that, we will start prepping. Is the slaw, just to give it time for the ingredients to marinate in it, soften the veggies a little bit, not too crunchy, not too earthy tasting. Cause the slaw mix I chose, I got it from Trader Joe's. It's kale, Brussels sprouts, broccoli, green cabbage, and red cabbage. So it's all mixed in there. Lots of greens, you get way more micronutrients added in. So yeah, it's just a good idea to add in a little extra green. You don't have to get this mix, get whatever slaw mix you want. You can even make your own. You'll save a little bit of money, I'm sure. You'll have more volume, higher volume of food. And I just chose to get the mix though because I didn't want to waste the leftover veggies. So I just want the mix because that's enough. I'm going to use it all. I'm not going to have anything left over after this recipe. So yeah, I like this mix. You don't even have to do anything to this. You can just throw this on the sandwich. You're gonna get crunchy texture to break up the mushiness. All up to you. So, the ingredients we will be using, we got a little bit of maple syrup, a little bit of olive oil. What else? Seasoned rice vinegar, regular rice vinegar, whichever. And some pepper. So it's super easy. We don't even need that much of everything. We're gonna get a bowl. Actually, what I like to do, I like to use a large Tupperware. Just throw it all in, put the top on, shake it all up, put it in the fridge, it'll marinate. Okay, so now, once you got your big container, we're gonna put those ingredients in that I just said. Let's see. I'm gonna let you in our little secret. I refused to look up any recipe for this slaw sauce because I wanted it to be my own. And all I knew is that it has vinegar in it. So I tried it once, it's pretty good. So let's see. We're gonna do 2 tablespoons. I don't know if you guys can see me cooking yet. Oh, 2 tablespoons of vinegar. I like the rice vinegar. You can use apple cider vinegar, but I use apple cider vinegar for my face mask. I like rice vinegar for cooking. I like it's not as oh my goodness, vinegar in your face and everyone can smell it, you know? It's a little less of that. So 2 tablespoons of rice vinegar. I'm gonna do 1 tablespoon of maple syrup. We're gonna hit all the flavor notes. You know, we got our acidity, we got the sweetness. I don't know what else there is. Oh, we're gonna get a little bit of fat in there. So olive oil, we'll throw it in. I haven't tried it without olive oil, so if they're going for like no oil, see what happens. But it's not that much oil. I say a drizzle, but it's not more than a tablespoon. Oh shit, that was a lot. Okay, you don't want more than we'll do half a tablespoon. We'll do half a tablespoon. Okay, so 2 tablespoons of vinegar, 1 tablespoon of maple syrup, half a tablespoon of olive oil. Let's see what happens. I'm gonna dump my bag in. These are called Cruciferous Crunch Collection from Trader Joe's. Put the lid on. Oh, we're gonna shake it. And it gets all over it. So you think it's not that much liquid for all of these greens, but it ends up coating all of it. Plus you have the flavor from the barbecue sauce that's gonna be on your sandwich, so you don't want anything crazy competing with it. So yeah, I'm gonna put this in the fridge while I finish cooking. Beer break. Okay, next step, we're gonna start cooking the jackfruit. Let's get to it. Time to belly. Oh, you can see my belly. Oh, okay. Good to know. But yep, so we're gonna open this up right now. Our green jackfruit in brine. Okay, let's dump this out and I'll show you what these pods look like. Oh, they're sliced up. Oh, okay. Here it is. This is what it looks like. So when it heats up, it starts to shred. So kind of like spaghetti squash. Can't really shred it when it's not cooked, but as soon as you cook it, that thing just starts stirring it apart. Like you pull a string off your clothes and then everything unravels. Anyways, that was a really weird comparison. So I just emptied a second can into my strainer. This is about how much we got here. And now we're gonna start cooking it. This is so easy. We're just gonna put the jackfruit in here and then the sauce. You can't get easier than that. Let's see. The nice thing about this new house is our gas stove. Yeah, get that fire. Okay, let's see. I don't know. I got it on like medium. You know what? I didn't put my hair up. I don't want to burn it off. So with cooking with Kimmy, I'm gonna put my top knot in. So while this pan's heating up, I'm not gonna put any oil in it. I do the whole like, hold on, one dog just came down with a pillow. Stand by. Okay, pillow retrieved. Hi, Ty. Anywho, please move, Ty. Anywho, I'm not gonna saute with any added oil because I don't need it. If it starts to stick, I'm just gonna add a little bit of water. Okay, now the pan's warming up. Sorry, this is a really awkward angle. I gotta figure this out. So I rinsed these off so to get the briny flavor on. We don't need it, but whatever. You can keep it. And I'm just gonna dump these on in. Ooh, yeah, hear that sizzle? The dogs are playing. So just gonna stir these around. So this thing's a little, let me turn the light off. Oh, there we go. Let's see. So these are all cooking in here. And if you see right there, you got a little puggins making an appearance. That's Momo. So these are starting to shred already. Let's talk about the sauce I got. Let me fix the Kimmy top knot. Okay, so this is hands down, I have my cry face on because it's so good. Hands down my favorite barbecue sauce. Carolina Gold barbecue sauce from Trader Joe's. This one's my favorite. So a little bummer with these sauces though is that they're super high in added sugar. I mean the first ingredient's sugar. So I don't use this often. It's 4th of July weekend. I'm making these for celebration. This is a treat. I'm gonna use what tastes good, and I know I'm not using this all the time, so I'm not constantly like using this high sugar product. So that's just me. One tip though, so you can water it down to thin it out. It cuts down on the sugar then because you're not using as much. You guys want to see again? This is what I'm using. Back to the jackfruit. It's ready to start shredding. It's only been in for a few minutes. And I'm just gonna use my fork like regular shredded pork or shredded chicken. All you have to do is smush the fork down on each little triangle. Just push it down and it just, that's what it does. It just out. And I'm sure you could use a potato smasher and then, I don't know, just figure it out. Like I said, I'm not good with recipes. I'm making these videos so I know I get confusing and you can just see what I'm doing. Be like, Kimmy, this is what you're actually doing. I don't know why you're saying this confusing stuff. Okay, I have it all shredded. Let me show you what this looks like. Okay, so time to add the sauce. I did dilute it a little bit because this barbecue sauce, I mean, it's so good, but it's a little tangy and, well, it's spicy, tangy, and it's really sweet. So I did about a 1/3 cup of sauce and then 3 tablespoons of water. Now I'm just stirring it, and we about to pour this baby in. Let's see. Oh, look at that drizzle. Okay, so we're gonna see how much this covers. Ugh, man. I'm looking pretty weak on the sauce front. Sheesh, I had it high. They're just stirring. Yeah, I definitely need more sauce. I don't know what's wrong with me. Okay, so we're back. I did about 2/3 of sauce with them. I'll do the math later, but I did 6 tablespoons of water to 2/3 cup of sauce. So I'll figure out that ratio. Just to spread it and make it a little less sweet, you know. If they're using a darker barbecue sauce, a color of it, I mean, it'll look more like your traditional, I guess, shredded pork or pulled pork. But, well, this is my favorite sauce, like I said. This is so good. I'm so excited. We're going to do a little taste test. Let's see. Let me get a good one to show you guys this texture. Look at that. Oh, wait. You guys are down here. So, yeah. Oh my god, so good. It's so tender. That sauce is good. Okay, we're done with this. Heat is off. Next step. So, what we're gonna do now is we're gonna start the balsamic reduction. So this is because it's gonna take about 15 to 20 minutes to simmer and become a thick syrup that we're gonna drizzle onto our pineapple and watermelon. We're almost done. Again, leave this part out if this is too much. It's just nice to have another side at a barbecue. Balsamic vinegar, that's it. That's all we doing. So I got my pot, got a measuring cup, I got balsamic vinegar. So let me turn this on because we gotta boil this sucker. Got ultra heat. Okay. Put the stove on how you boil water. Okay. Got 1 cup and it's going in. Now once it starts to boil, then we're gonna turn it down. So yeah, I mean you can buy this in stores. I mean, yeah, let's take it the next step. But this is pretty cheap. Especially this is like a pantry item I always have. So I don't need to go out and buy a special glaze. So yeah. Okay, it's time for the final dish. Hey y'all, we're outside now. I got my pineapple, I did spears instead of circles, and I got my watermelon. So here we go. Wrong place. Put them up high so it takes a little longer for them to cook. They're not right on the flame. I got these things on medium. Ooh, these are gonna be so good. These are gonna caramelize. You're gonna get a little grill marks on them. Closing. Okay. One moment. In the meantime, I spot a killer puggins barking at no one in the wild. There goes Mo. Hi, Mo. So, came in to check on this reduction. Oh, let me turn the fan on. So turn the fan on because the whole house is gonna smell like vinegar. If you're cool with that, then okay. It's bubbling, it's beautiful, it's thick. This ain't the same thing it used to be. This thing is amazing. So you can see it's a whole lot thicker now. I just tried it and oh my god, it is so good. It's so sweet, a little tangy. Oh, it's amazing. You guys gotta make this on your own. It's so easy. I mean, it was like 10 minutes, okay? So yeah. You want to boil it, bring it down to a simmer. That's basically it until you get to the texture you want it to be. Just brought the fruit in off the grill. Look at these beauts. Sorry, I gotta look in the side mirror or window. I can't talk. The side screen so I can make. Oh, I'm dribbling too. Make sure it's in field of view. But look at these. Look at these beauties. Look at these grill marks. These are gonna be so good. That means the sugars in the fruit caramelize, make them a little sweet, a little crunchy, you know? It's gonna be good. And then, look at the balsamic reduction. So I turned the heat off. I don't know. You know, I'm not an expert. This is the first time I've ever done this. But I mean, it's thick. This is gonna be so good to drizzle. I can't wait, y'all. Let's drizzle. We're about to put everything together now. I'm so excited. I've made a mistake, guys. I think it ended up caramelizing. I think I boiled it too much. Dang it. It is So good on this pineapple. I would drizzle it, but now I gotta like, I don't know, scrape it together. It's really chewy, but it tastes so good. Okay, it's time. Wait. Okay, it's time. So these are the buns I chose. I like these. They're whole wheat. I got these from Trader Joe's. These ones, I mean, they're not that bad. They're not filled with crap. They're all, I mean, it's pretty good ingredients. No milk in them, which is nice. And so I didn't go with the thins because, I don't know, it's not the same experience. I went for the full buns, and I mean, compared to the thins, they're pretty similar. So I highly recommend these buns. 110 calories. I don't count calories. 1 gram of sugar, 5 grams of protein for each bun. That's insane. Got some fiber in here, so highly recommend these. Okay, let's get to building. Let's get one bun out. Down. Down. We got our, but here we go. Here it is up close. So again, you can do any barbecue sauce. Let's plop it on. Smushed it there. And here is our slaw. And portion some of this out. Oh, get messy with it. Who cares? You're celebrating. This is America. We're gonna get our slaw everywhere. We're gonna dribble. Okay. And look at that beauty. Squish. And let me turn the plate to this side. Oh my god. This looks so good. Let me get look at these beauties. My little pineapple steaks. Let me get 2 of these. Let me get so to be honest, I don't really care for this grilled watermelon, but I ain't gonna hate on it. Real quick, have you seen some restaurants are using steak as like, this isn't steak. You're using watermelon as like steak in restaurants, and or like a pork. I don't remember what it's used for, but actually it has this weird texture that kind of reminds me of meat. So yeah, interesting. So I'll just throw that on there. I'm so sad, guys. I can't make this picture perfect. I had this whole image in my mind for Instagram, and this is not gonna be fun to peel off. Actually, the roommate came home and was like, "What the heck have you been cooking in here, Kimmy?" I'm like, "Vinegar, but it smells like I've been boiling some feet in here. So make sure you turn that fan on." Okay. So you know what? This part's a fail, and that's what I get for doing this for the first time with y'all. I'm gonna break my neck. The slaw is so good as like a salad though too. Just so you know. Okay. So I guess we're done. Here we go. Oh, look at that. Oh my god, that looks amazing. I have food in my mouth. Okay. So good. Okay. Now let's eat. This is amazing. This is so good. Let me know if you guys try this. Sorry for some of my fails again. It was just in the grilled fruit part, so totally skip it if you want. But grilled pineapple by itself tastes so good. Don't grill the watermelon. I didn't like it. Let me know if you have a better way. Also, the balsamic reduction was amazing until it hardened, so I had to figure that out. I think I heated it too high, so that would take a little more experimenting, but it was great until then. But yeah, let me know if you try anything, have any tips. I can't wait to start doing these videos every Monday. Happy 4th of July. Have a safe weekend and a great rest of the week. I'll see you guys soon. This is really good. This is amazing. This is my life. Always being a mess. This bun is also what makes it. These wheat ones, Trader Joe's, get them. This slaw mix, so good, so healthy. Make it. delicious.